everyone. In this lecture, we will be dealing with few numericals that are related to single phase AC circuit. Let us go through the numerical that we have here. The first numerical is to find impedance, current, power and power factor of the following circuit and draw corresponding phasor diagram. We have 7 circuits given here. The first circuit has got a resistance only. Second circuit has an inductance only. Third circuit consists of a capacitance. Fourth circuit has got resistance and inductance both. Fifth circuit has resistance and capacitance. Sixth element has resistance, inductance and capacitance. And sixth element has got inductance and capacitance both. So the combination of these elements, that is R and L, R and C, R, LC and LC, will be solving in a series connection. We have few given data as well, that is applied voltage of 200 volt, a frequency of 50 Hz, a resistance of 10 ohm, inductance of 50 millihenry and capacitance of 100 microfarad. These are the given data. Let us see how can we solve this question. For the purpose of calculation, we are going to keep calculator in complex mode. In the first question, we have several circuits given. The first circuit combination is a circuit having resistor only. In such condition, we need to find impedance, current, power and power factor in the circuit. The value of impedance is calculated by Z is equal to R plus JX. There is no X term in the question, so value of impedance will be equal to R, that is equal to 10 ohm. The value of current can be calculated from Ohm's law, that is I is equal to V by Z. The value of V is 200 and value of I is 10. We have 20 ampere as current value. Due to the presence of resistance, the value of there is no phase shift between voltage and current, that is there is no phase difference between voltage and current value. So voltage and current have phase angle as at an angle of 0 degree. To calculate power, we can calculate power using VI cos phi. Value of V is 200, value of I is 20, value of phi to substitute in cos phi is 0. We have value of power as 4000 watt or 4 kilowatt. Value of power factor can be calculated from the formula cos phi. Value of phi is 0. So we have value of power factor as 1. Let us move to the second circuit where there is only inductor. Because of the presence of inductance, impedance value becomes R plus JX, where R is substituted as 0 and X becomes XL, and we need to substitute omega L for XL, that is 2 pi F into L value is 50 into 10 to the power minus 3. We have XL value or Z value as 15.708 or 707. To calculate value of current, that is 200 divided by 15.7, because of inductive reactance, there will be a phase shift of 90 degree. That is, current lags voltage by 90 degree in case of inductive circuit. So we have value of current as minus 12.738 I, or in polar form we can calculate using shift complex. We select 3. We have 12.738 at an angle minus 90 degree. Value of power can be calculated from V into I into cos 90 degree, that is 0. The value of power factor, or if we substitute cos phi as minus 90, that also will be equal to 0. Value of power factor can be calculated from cos phi cos 90 as 0. Let us move to the third circuit where there is only capacitance in the circuit. So Z value will be equal to XC. XC is equal to 1 upon omega C, 2 pi F into C value is 100 into 10 to the power minus 6. So we have XC value as 31.83. To find value of current, that is V divided by XC value that we got now at an angle of minus 90 degree. In complex form, we have current value as 6.28 at an angle of 90 degree ampere. That is, current leads voltage by 90 degree in a capacitive circuit. The value of power can be calculated by V into I into cos phi, that is cos 90, we have value as 0. Power factor cos 90 degree is again 0. When we have resistor and inductance in series, then Z value becomes R plus JXL. XL value is 15.7 J. We can calculate it in polar form as shift complex. We select 3. We have 18.614 at an angle 57.505. Value of current can be calculated by dividing voltage with impedance value at an angle 57.505. We have 5.77 minus 9.062 ampere minus 9.062 I as ampere unit for current. If we convert it into polar form, we have 10.744 at an angle minus 57.505 ampere. The value of power factor can be obtained by V into I into cos minus 57.505. We have 1154.49 watt as value of power. Value of power factor can be calculated from cos minus 57.505. We have cos power factor value as 0.537 lagging. Let us move to the next circuit where we have resistance and capacitance in series. So Z value becomes R minus JXC. R value is 10 and XC value is 31.847 I. In rectangular form and in polar form, we have result as 33.38 at an angle minus 72.568. To calculate current, that is V divided by Z value, that is 33.38 at an angle minus 72.568. we have value of current as 1.795 plus 5.716 I, and in polar form we have 5.992 at an angle 72.58568. The value of power can be calculated by V into I, that is 5.991 into cos 72.567. We have value of power as 358.969 watt. Value of power factor can be calculated from cos phi as cos 72.567. We have 0.3 as a leading power factor in the circuit. Let us move to the next circuit where we have resistance, inductance and capacitance connected in series. That is, Z value becomes R plus J into XL minus XC. XL value is 15.7 and XC value is 31.847 I. So value of Z here is 10 minus 16.147 I, and in complex form we have result as 18.993 at an angle minus 58.23. To calculate current, we can find out current using Ohm's law. V by Z, 18.993 at an angle minus 58.229. We have value of current as 10.53 at an angle 58.229. In such a circuit, current leads voltage by an angle of 58.229 degree. The value of power can be calculated by multiplying V into I into cos phi value, that is 58.229 degree. We get 1108.86 watt as value of power. Value of power factor can be obtained from cos phi as 0.527 leading. Now let us consider a circuit where we have inductor and capacitor in series. For finding impedance value, there will be no R value and only there will be XL and XC values. So Z will be equal to XL minus XC into J. XL value is 15.7, XC value is 31.847 I. We have minus 16.147 I in rectangular form, and in polar form we have 16.147 at an angle of minus 90 degree. To calculate current, that is 200 divided by 16.147 at an angle of minus 90 degree, we have 12.386 I or 12.386 at an angle of 90 degree. That is, current leads voltage by 90 degree. To calculate power, V into I value 12.386 into cos phi, the value is 0. To calculate power factor, cos 90 degree will be equal to 0. The results that we obtained in the first numerical is as shown here for the purpose of evaluation. Now let us move to the second numerical. Second numerical says, from the circuit shown, find current, voltage drops V1, V2, V3 and power absorbed by each impedance and total power absorbed by the circuit. Take voltage as a reference. We have a circuit given here. We have three impedance values given and we need to find current flowing in the circuit, voltage drops across each impedance value and power absorbed by each impedance and also the total power absorbed by the circuit. We have a voltage source of 100 at an angle 0 degree. Here are the given datas available in the question. Let us see how to solve this question. Value of current in the circuit can be obtained by I is equal to V by Z from Ohm's law. V value is 100 and Z here are three impedances value Z1, Z2, Z3. So we add up all the impedance value, that is 4 plus 3I plus 6 minus 8I plus 4. We have the result as 6.33 plus 2.26I, and in polar form we have 6.727 at an angle 19.654 ampere as the value of current. To find voltage drop across each impedances, that is V1, V2, V3 values, we can find V1 as I value that we got multiplied by Z1 value. Z1 value is 4 plus 3I. We have V1 voltage value as 33.633 at an angle 56.52 volt as the value of V1. To calculate value of V2, that is I, 6.727 at an angle 19.654 multiplied by Z2 value. Z2 value is 6 minus 8I. In polar form, we have the result of V2 as 67.27 at an angle minus 33.476 volt. The value of V3 can be calculated in a similar manner, that is I, 6.727 at an angle 19.654 multiplied by Z3 value. Z3 value is 4 plus J0. In polar form, we can get the result as 26.908 at an angle 19.654 volt as the value of V3, that is voltage drop across the third impedance value. Power absorbed by each impedance can be calculated by P is equal to I square into R. When we need to find P1, it will be I1 square into R1. I value is 6.727. The value of current will be same for all the impedances because the elements are connected in series. The value of I is 6.727 square into R1 value, that is 4. We have P1 as 181.01 watt. The value of Z2 will be equal to I square into R2. R2 value is 6 ohm. We have the result of P2 as 271.515 watt. The value of P3 will be equal to I square into 4. That is 181.01 watt. The total power absorbed by the circuit can be given by P total is equal to I square into R total. I square value is 6.727 square into total R value as 4 plus 6 plus 4. We have 633.535 watt as the total power absorbed in the circuit. These were the formulas that we used in the numerical that we solved right now, and these are the results that we obtained. Now let us move to the third numerical, where we have two impedance 4 plus j 10 ohm and 6 plus j 4 ohm connected in parallel across AC supply, and it dissipates 600 watt. Calculate power taken when the impedances are connected in series across same supply. So these two impedances are connected in parallel and then in series. These are the given data for the question, Z1, Z2 and power. So in case 1, there are two cases in the question. Case 1 is where the two impedances are connected in parallel across voltage source, and in the second case we have the two impedance connected in series across the voltage source. So from case 1 we are trying to find out the value of voltage, and we are going to substitute it here so as to calculate the amount of power as given in the question. Calculate the power taken. We need to calculate the power that is taken in the circuit when the elements are connected in series. So we calculate voltage value from case 1 and then we use it for the purpose of calculation in case 2 so that we can evaluate or calculate the value of power. So let us see how to solve this question. The total impedance in case 1 can be obtained by the formula Z1 Z2 divided by Z1 plus Z2. So we have Z1 value as 4 plus 10J multiplied by 6 plus 4J divided by 4 plus 10J plus 6 plus 4J. So we have total impedance value as 3.054 plus 3.324 I. If we need to find polar value of the total impedance, then we have the result as 4.514 at an angle 47.43 degree ohm. The power dissipated in the circuit is P is equal to I square into Z. The value of current has to be obtained from this equation, that is root over power value is 600 given in the question divided by the Z value. We have 14.003 ampere current value. The value of voltage drop in the circuit can be obtained by I into Z total. I is the result that we got now into Z total is 4.52. We have the value of voltage drop as 63.29 volt. In case 2, when the circuit elements are connected in series, then Z total is equal to Z1 plus Z2. That is 4 plus 10J plus 6 plus 4J or I. The total Z value is 10 plus 14I, and in complex form we have 17.204 at an angle 54.462 ohm. Current drawn by the circuit will be I is equal to V by Z. From case 1 we got V value as 63.29 divided by the Z total value, that is 17.205. We have 3.678 ampere current drawn in the circuit in case of a series connection, and power absorbed can be given by I square into the total resistance value, that is 4 plus 6 resistors that are in the circuit. So we have total power absorbed in the circuit as 135.31 watt.